What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor Anime coming back at you with another video, and in today's video, guys, I am here to bring you all my review of Norn9 episode 3. So let's get it started. So believe it or not, nothing really much happened in this episode. I mean, there were a few things that are worth mentioning, but other than that, it wasn't really exciting compared to the other episodes of Norn, in my personal opinion. You know, this episode was kind of relaxing. It wasn't a bad episode. It was just more, you know, toned down than the other two episodes that we saw before. Now, let's talk about this kid that was introduced at the end of episode 2, who ends up getting randomly transported to the world of Norn when in fact he was actually living in the year 2016. So this kid, I don't really like how the animation kind of like just threw the kid in there, because in this episode we already see that pretty much he has already met everybody on the ship and has already announced that, you know, this is what happened, this is where I came from, without really showing the audience, us, you know, the actual details on how exactly everything went down. And the thing is, we don't really know how everything went down either, because, I mean, pretty much all that happened is that in his backstory is that you know, he was at a museum with his classmates in the year 2016, and then all of a sudden he walked outside and he saw a bright light, and then all of a sudden he was transported to the world of Norn. It makes no sense. So I'm really hoping that later down the line, obviously things will, you know, start to flow out on his backstory on exactly how he transported to the world of Norn, and how he is actually connected to that one girl and the mysterious girl who appears on the ship. And we also saw it in a few episodes before that apparently she was actually holding him, like they were both sleeping or in a coma or something like that. Like, I don't know exactly what went down, but yeah. So there's two mysteries. There's a lot of mysteries in this series, which I do enjoy. It keeps you thinking, but yeah, there's really nothing much worth mentioning to talk about this new kid. And then we also see that one moment in this episode where Koharu is running down the ship, and it looks like she has something very important to talk about to Kakeru, or, you know, any of the other members. The other members on the ship are trying to get her attention, like, what's up, what's going on? Maybe something is going down on the ship, maybe someone is attacking the ship again, you know, something like that. And she finally runs to Kakeru, and then she tells him, come here, and then we see that all she really wanted his presence for, or his ear for, was just so she can show him that a plant has been growing in her house. Also, we find out that Akito might actually be the suspicious individual, or the perpetrator that is on the ship, that might actually be, you know, giving the Norn location to those members who attacked the ship earlier in episode 2. Now, like I said in my episode 2 review, I really don't think that Akito is actually the one that is in fact the true perpetrator on the ship. However, it was very suspicious, and I'm pretty sure that is what the animation studio is trying to do, or how, you know, this whole plot is trying to reveal everything. It makes you want to think that it's Akito, but in reality it has to be something else who we really wouldn't expect, and in my opinion I think that's Kakeru. Now, Akito did end up talking to that one guy who we have never seen before on the ship. So what exactly the dialogue that was being exchanged with Akito and that one guy with the long white hair, that is very, very suspicious. Now, I don't exactly know what exactly was going on, but I really don't think it has anything to do with, you know, who attacked the ship. I don't really think, like, Akito, you know, he comes off as a jerk, he really does, but I don't see him like that. It would just be too easy to automatically, you know, think of him as the perpetrator. It would just be too easy. Now, when it comes to the girl with the white hair, I forget her name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still trying to remember all these names in the anime series. There's a bunch of anime that I'm watching this winter season of anime, and there's a lot of characters to remember. But anyway, the girl with the white hair, apparently, you know, she sees through Akito, and it is also later revealed that Akito actually doesn't have any power within him whatsoever. So how exactly? I thought only people who had powers would be able to get onto the ship or have access to the ship in general. So what exactly is Akito doing on the ship? That is very interesting. He might have some power hidden within him, but as of right now, he doesn't have any power right now. But he probably does have power hidden within him. Also, at the end of the episode, we see that Akito and the girl with the white hair are about to fall off the ledge on the ship and pretty much die because, you know, I know there's water down there, but the thing is that if you fall off from a very great height like they are, and even if it's in water, you know, that's gonna feel like concrete to you, and that's, you know, gonna be instant death right there. So there is that, but I mean, I know they're going to be saved. We all know they're going to be saved because, I mean, this is only the 3rd episode of Norn9, and I really don't see a reason to kill off these characters already. So that's the reason why I'm not worried about it. If I was more invested and actually knew the backstories of these characters, then I would be like, holy crap, you know, but there's really nothing really going for Norn9 when it comes to the backstories yet, because we haven't been introduced to each and every character's backstory and how exactly they got into the ship on the first place and how they actually have these powers at all. So yeah, and speaking of backstory, we also got backstory on Kakeru. You know, apparently we get that one scene where Koharu is about to touch his ear to get the dirt off him, and he has that earbud, and he's like, don't you ever touch me, you know, don't ever touch my ear cuff or whatever. And we find out, we only get a little hint at his backstory. Basically, I guess what went down is that he had a father who he used to travel with a lot, but then he ended up getting murdered, and he has not found the perpetrator who actually ended up killing his father yet. So that is still a mystery, especially on how exactly everything went down. So yeah, the thing about Norn9 is that it has a lot of characters within its story, and I really don't know if it will be able to accomplish all the backstories with each and every character. It's odd. Like, I don't see it happening, but I really hope it does, because then it's going to make you feel for the characters and actually want you to continue watching this series. And I'm personally really enjoying it so far. It's relaxing. It's comical in some way, especially how stupid and naive Koharu is. But I mean, as far as the plot, it does have a unique it has a unique sort of plot within it, but it's still lacking in many ways, especially how it is trying to reveal certain parts. But I really think it's probably just saving these events for the later episodes to come, because, I mean, this is 3 episodes that we are into this anime already, so they really can't give everything away already. But I really just hope everything gets explained and every single character actually gets a backstory, especially on the ship, how Norn, the ship, was created, how these characters have powers to begin with. You know, there are still many things out there that are still mysterious that I really hope get explained later on. But yeah, guys, that about does it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this review of Norn9 episode 3. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on what you thought about this episode, and how do you feel about the overall series so far. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and of course, if you like this video, please give it a like, and if you want to stay up to date to my future content on this channel, and pretty much all things anime, maybe not all things anime, because I might be actually uploading different things in the near future, but if you just want to stick to my content in general on this channel, then hit that red subscribe button down below, and you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great day.